Hi guys, this is Colin and thank you for checking out this video. This game is a kind of special game in many kind of ways, so I really feel like I need to set you guys up a bit for this clip, give you a bit of a background. First off, I suck hard at US DDs. I actually call me retarded, but I actually bought and sold my Fletcher 3 times. And you're probably wondering, why would you buy and sell your Fletcher 3 times? And that's a good question. Probably without a good answer. Well, the thing is, I consider myself being a bit above average player, and I think one of my strengths in this game is that I can analyze a ship's weaknesses and strength, and pretty much modify my play style to every ship I play, so I can pretty much make most of the ships work for me in the game. But that's not really true when it comes to the US DD line. I mean, I don't think they are so great. I think the torps are pretty meh, and of course they have been buffed a bit in the latest patches. And the guns, I mean, the guns are great, but you have those interstellar arcs, which is ridiculous. And I'm used to playing Udeloy and Khabarovsk, and I mean, you can't really compare these destroyers. So I suck at Fletchers and US DDs, first off. Now, I'm a huge fan and a long-time subscriber to Flamu, which is one of the greatest World of Warships YouTubers out there, I think, in my opinion. He pretty much taught me, I would say, about 60% of everything I know about this game. So I watched every video he's done on this game, and I used to check out his Twitch now and then as well. So of course it would be like a dream to actually get to play with him in a game ever. And this just happened to me. And nice for me, I managed to get a Kraken game playing with Flamu. And I just also happened to get my absolutely worst game ever. How that is even possible, I don't know. But I don't think I ever produced a worse game than this ever. I mean, I probably have more shell hits on targets in my Isukase games than I have in this Fletcher game, which is just stupid. And the small amount of damage output I do in this game is way less than I ever done in any of my tier 2, tier 3 cruiser or DD games. It's just amazing. So you could say that there is kill stealing, and then it's me. But I think you're gonna tell when you're watching this video that it's not at all intentional. I actually go pretty much full retard in this clip and just derp around, and somehow I managed to get 5 kills. So without further ado, here you go. So I was just grinding the Fletcher this evening, trying to get a grip on those shell arcs and the correct lead. And I'm totally oblivious to Flamu in my team lineup here. I'm pretty much just checking that We have a pretty strong enemy team. We have a Tirpitz division, and worst of all, we have a destroyer division with a Khaba and a Fletcher, which is nothing to joke about. So that is my first observation, and I start telling the team this, the first thing I do when I spawn in. So my main focus will be to try and avoid that division, because if I come up against a Khaba and a Fletcher, I'm pretty much gonna melt down and die.
By Nuzor. Yubar is missing. And Mikasa. Well, those were removed because people were troll voting them. Ah shit, Fletcher Khabarovsk division. Pretty lucky it's standard battle then. Oh yeah, Janne, you have access to that shit. That's awesome. I'm so glad I gave you access. Hello, Super Sick. How do you have the Montana but not the Iowa? Because I sold the Iowa. I sold like all the ships on the way to T10. Didn't see any point keeping them around.
Oh great, it's standard bound.
Yeah. Hey, it's Colin. Wait, I think he's from... Colin? Pretty sure that's Colin from my chat.
Oh wow, they're actually running as a team.
Ishizushi and ARP ships.
See what you mean.
Well, you can add them for now, Janne.
I'm just continuing typing, and now I pretty much realize that Flamu is in the chat. And I watched the team list and I realized that he is in a division on my team. So I pretty much know that this game is gonna be a win. And it's nothing to do with me. I'm just gonna be a sidekick at best. If you watched any of his games on his YouTube channel or stream, you know that you could be pretty confident that he can carry a pretty crappy team. So GG. And if any of you guys happen to not found his channel yet, I don't really know what you guys have been doing, but I will leave a link to this game from his Twitch and also his YouTube channel in the description of this video, so please check it out. But I'm guessing you guys already are subscribers. So of course I feel big pressure on myself that I need to really put out a good game when I'm actually having the pleasure to play with Flamu for once, and so I'm hoping that I will have a great game and hopefully impressing him a bit, being a total fanboy as I am. So I'm of course trying to head a bit closer to him, because I also want to check out what he will be doing in this game, and of course also trying to be as efficient help for my team as possible. So I'm diving into mid first off and trying to scout if the enemy fleet is trying to move in some specific direction. And the first thing I encounter is a torp wall from their Shimakaze.
No, I'm running. I run torpedo setup, but like the guns are just so nuts. I think the shell speed on them was something like 900 meters per second. It's like almost Zao shell speed.
Oh, okay.
It's super easy to hit them. I like his confidence though, that guy, we're gonna win. I'm in a Shima against like Khaba Fletcher.
So, back to my point of view. We have a friendly Shimakaze in front who is scouting all these ships. And I'm not really interested in trying to torp that Shima because that would be 1 in a million hit. But I feel like this Mogami could probably turn into these torps when he's coming out from behind that island. And since I'm sailing away, I might as well try to get some shells on target. And as you probably can tell, I struggle quite a bit. I mean, I don't know how you guys do it, but I can't figure these shell arcs out. Either I'm way behind the ship, or I lead way too much. I can't really find that sweet spot for some reason. And that's why I bought and sold my Fletcher. And there I have 1 torp hit on that Mogami, and I got first blood and my first kill. And that's 6,000 damage and 1 kill. Yeah. So pretty much every time I sold this ship, because I got so frustrated with not being able to get this ship to work for me, I have seen threads in the forum and I have seen gameplay from other players, and they can totally knock them out of the park. They have amazing games in Fletcher, and then I just start to doubt my own instincts and my own decisions, and I think, well, what the hell? If they can make these great games, I should be able to do it as well. And then I go and earn a whole lot of credits again and buy it again. And then I try and I grind and I try. I really try to get some decent games. And I just get crap games. I mean, games like this pretty much, but without the Kraken. And then I get so fucking angry and frustrated, so I sell the ship again. And then it starts over again. I start looking at all these videos and all these other gamers. They can really make amazing games in this ship. And then I just buy it again. Hopefully I have bought it for the last time. Hopefully I will learn how to get these guns working for me. I'm hoping. But that is pretty much the story behind my Fletcher. So I'm just trying to stay a bit close to Flamu because I want to support him, of course, but as well I want to get a great game and support my team as much as I can. Because I'm only guessing here, but usually when Flamu is playing, unless he's playing team battles or ranked or some clan battles, he is usually Twitch streaming, and of course I don't wanna make an ass out of myself in front of all those Twitch subscribers, as I usually talk to when I watch his streams. So I'm trying to play this smart. I'm not trying to overextend so much, but I also want to play pretty aggressive, because that is pretty much something I share with Flamu, having a really aggressive playstyle, and that's the way I get the most enjoyment out of this game. So I just happened to kill that cruiser. It was on really low health behind that island. So I get my second kill, I noticed that Flamu is turning into the island to get his torps off, so I feel pretty confident shooting my torps in front of him, and of course my earlier torp salvo happened to just kill off that Khabarovsk. So I'm just pretty much derping around this whole match, and I just get kill after kill after kill, and I can't really understand why, because I'm not trying so hard. Of course I'm trying hard to get a good game, but it just kind of happens. All those kills. Now I get really focused, and also I just see a sea full of torps heading towards me. So I need to break off, because I can't really stand this kind of firepower, as I'm enduring right now. So now I'm undetected again. I'm trying to turn in, see if I can go and help Flamu some more. I have my engine knocked out, and there my repair comes off cooldown, and I'm back in the game again. Now my first instinct was to try and torp this Izumu, but I have a friendly Turpitz in the path, so that's not really a viable option. So I'm just trying to get a grip on where all the ships are moving, and of course also where our friendly fleet is moving. I see Flamu in the corner of my eye engaging, I think, Shimakase. I do wanted to go ahead and go up to my Turpitz friend here and smoke him, but unfortunately my smoke was on cooldown, so he had to die pretty much, which is really sad. Now I saw that the destroyer that Flamu was engaging popped smoke and started to hide in smoke, so I thought that since I didn't have any other great options at the time, I could just fire off 2 torp spreads into that smoke and hopefully get a lucky hit. And it does look like I get lucky once again. And I get my 4th kill with 38,000 damage done. I mean, there should really be a medal or something, or an achievement of getting 4 kills with only 38,000 damage done. I mean, that should be pretty impossible, but I made it. So we are pretty much steamrolling all over these guys, taking the time out to write a little love note to Flamu, being such a fanboy as I am.
Ah, fair enough. And Colin has been doing work. He's got 4 kills on his Fletcher. This is the Fletcher smoke, so the Fletcher won't have smoke available.
And we have an enemy cruiser in the east who looks pretty alone, and then we have 1 or 2 battleships, it looks like, down south. So of course I'm gonna go with Flamu heading south, because I do want to try and take out those battleships. We also have that enemy Fletcher from that division. I killed his Khaba buddy before. So now I will try and help Flamu, because he has engaged the Fletcher in a gunfight. I'm not really afraid for Flamu here. I think he can hold his own, but I just thought that I could help him in any way that I can. And as you can see, I am totally derping all these shots. I can't seem to get one shell on target, which is kind of amazing in itself. But as I said before, I am probably one of the worst player in the game on US destroyers. Now we have one of the enemy Tirpitz. I think it's the Tirpitz division that is left. And I see that Flamu is heading towards the Tirpitz and their cap. So of course I'm gonna go with him and try to give him as much as support as I possibly can. Now I see that Flamu has fired off his torps, and usually I wouldn't engage this ship with my guns because I don't want him to miss with his torps. But since Flamu is engaging the ship with his guns, I feel like I can pretty much help him out. But that's a good thing to think about when you're going in a gunboat destroyer, that if you see a friendly Torp DD going in for a kill and shooting off torps against a battleship or something, you shouldn't go and engage that battleship, because if you start firing at that battleship, he will probably start to slow down or maneuver, and the guy who shot off his torps will pretty much miss, and all those torps would be wasted. So it's always good to try to support each other, and instead wait for his torps to hit, and then when he uses his repairs, you can start engaging that ship and setting it on fire, instead of trying to sabotage each other and kill steal. Yeah, look who's talking. But as I said before, I think you probably saw that I wasn't really intentional trying to kill steal in this game. It pretty much just happened. I just got lucky while derping. I can't really take credit for this Kraken, but sometimes these games happen. So this Tirpitz division, I'm not really sure what they were doing for their team. It felt like they were just camping in their base pretty much the entire game, and probably didn't support their team as much as they should have. And now they are getting the full force of our team instead. And as you can see, I'm just showing off my Elite Pro aiming skills right here. Obviously trying to shoot some fish or something. Maybe I saw a mermaid. And now finally I am homing in on the Tirpitz, and I get the 5th kill and the Kraken. And just look at this score screen. I mean, I think I could probably say that you have never ever seen a score screen like this before. 5 kills. I got Kraken. I get Devastating Strike, First Blood. I got 1 fire. 1 enemy plane shot down. 3 torps hit. And 25. I say again, 25 shell hits in a Fletcher, in a tier 9 US gunboat Fletcher. I managed to score 25 shell hits. And that all sums up to 39,500 damage output. Yeah. This is why you subscribe to my channel, guys. Because pro elite games like this. And last look on Flamu's Twitch.
Evening, Grozny. Pretty shit game, to be honest. Holy shit, this Fletcher kills still a lot. Yeah, whatever. I'll take it.
So I think it's safe to say that this is my first ever Kraken game where I haven't been #1 player in the match. I mean, this game is just amazing, but in a really terrible way. But I managed to score some nice credits and some nice experience. Not really sure if I deserved it though. But, well, you can't be great every day.
Let's see what kind of surprise I get coming around this corner. Hello, Colin.
I've launched the Skype plane, so...
Where's damage Kraken? Yeah, I was laughing at your Kraken and saying this guy. When I saw your XP, I said this guy had to have been kill stealing a lot.